Good morning, class. So today we are going to start with our new chapter, that is perimeter and area, that is chapter number 17. So first exercise is based on perimeter and area of some common known figures, of which the first figure is, first we have to see what are the perimeters. So calculating perimeter. Perimeter is always the length of boundary. Okay, it is length of boundary. So moving forward, our first figure is rectangle. So rectangle has a figure like this. Okay, this is length, this is breadth. Okay, so it said that this is length, so this is also the length of the figure. This is breadth, so this is also the breadth of the figure. So length of boundary, there are 4 lengths, 1, 2, 3 and 4, that is length plus breadth plus length plus breadth. So 2L plus 2B, that is 2L plus B. This is the formula for perimeter of rectangle. Or you can also do it one more way. If you have to calculate the length, so length will be equals to, so the formula was 2L plus B is equals to P. So 2 is in multiply, will go in divide here. L plus B equals to P by 2. Now L is equals to P by 2 minus B, or B is equals to P by 2 minus L. So this is the formula for breadth, this is formula for length, and this is the formula for perimeter of rectangle. Okay, so here second figure is square. So square has a this sort of figure where this is A, this is also A, all sides are equal. Okay, in a square all sides are equal. So here perimeter is again sum of all sides. Sum of all sides is A plus A plus A plus A, that is perimeter is equals to 4 into A. Okay, perimeter of square is 4A, where A stands for side, oblique, you can also say it edge. Okay, then if you have to calculate value of A will be P by 4. P stands for perimeter. Okay, so our next figure here is, third figure is rhombus. Rhombus is a type of tilted square. It also has all the sides equal. Okay, so moving forward, in this also all sides are equal. So again perimeter is A plus A plus A plus A, that is 4A, means again perimeter has come out to be 4a, like that of a square. Here A stands for side or edge of rhombus. So if you have to calculate the edge of rhombus, it will be equals to perimeter by 4. Okay, so our next figure here is parallelogram. Parallelogram is a type of tilted rectangle. Tilted rectangle. Its opposite sides are equal, like that of a rectangle. This is, if this is length, then this is another side. This is not breadth, this is just a side A, and this is a side B. Okay, if this is B, then this will also be B. Opposite sides are equal. This is A, so this will also be A. Again, the perimeter stands for sum of all sides. Adding all sides, B plus A plus B plus A. That is 2B plus 2A. So perimeter is B plus A. Okay, where A and B are the adjacent sides. A comma B are adjacent sides. Okay, now our next figure here is triangle. So there are three types of triangle, of which first type of is scalene triangle. What is scalene triangle? In which all sides are different. All sides are different. That is, this is side A, this is side B, this is side C. So here perimeter will be A plus B plus C. Okay, so our second type of triangle is isosceles triangle, means in which two sides are equal and third is unequal. In which two sides are equal. So this is the figure of type. This is A, then this is also A, two sides are equal, and third is different, B. So here the perimeter will be A plus B, that is 2A plus B, where A is the equal sides and B is the unequal side. Okay, our third type of triangle is equilateral triangle. In equilateral triangle, all sides are equal. All sides are equal to each other. This is X. This will also be X. And this will also be x. So here perimeter will be x plus x plus x, that is 3x, where x stands for length of equal sides of a triangle. Then however here, if general topic is finding perimeter, so if we are given any sided figure and the length of all sides are given, then the perimeter will always be equals to, always remember, perimeter will be sum of all sides. Perimeter is sum of all sides. Okay, so our next topic here is area, and we have to calculate area of only two type of figure, of which our first figure is rectangle. So rectangle is such figure where this is the length and this is the breadth. So area here, this is at 90 degree, so area is equals to length into breadth. Okay, so area of a rectangle is equals to length multiplied by the breadth, where b is breadth, length L is length. Okay, and if we are given area and you have to calculate length, so length will be equals to area upon breadth, or breadth will be equals to area upon length. Okay, so our next figure here is in area square. So square is this type of figure. Here this is A, so this will also be A. So now we have to calculate area. Area of a square is A into A, like in rectangle we did multiplication of adjacent sides. Adjacent means the sides that start from the same point and go in the opposite direction. Okay, so here it is A and A. Okay, so A into A, or you can also say side into side, A square, that is side square. Okay, this is the area of square. So our next figure for calculating area is area of 4 walls. Walls means like you might be sitting in a room and you are surrounded by 4 walls on all the sides. One in just in front of you, one in back of you, one at right and one at left. You are surrounded by 4 walls in a room. So we have to find the area of those 4 walls. So if you can say a room is a type of such figure that I am constructing, a box. Okay, where this is length, this is breadth and this is height. You have to calculate the area of 4 walls. Look, length of a room, breadth of a room and the height of the room. So length, breadth and height. You have to calculate area of front wall, side wall, back wall and this side wall. 4 walls. So this will be equals to 2. Look, area of wall, I have always said it is a rectangle, and in a rectangle area is multiplication of adjacent sides. This and this are the adjacent side, this and this of the front face. this and this are the adjacent sides, so area will be length into height. That should be a breadth, but here the adjacent side is length, length and height. So this is length into height, so back wall will also be length into height. Side wall is breadth into height, means breadth into height. This is the side wall. So there are two sides wall and two front and back wall. So taking two common, it will be L plus B, and taking H common this side, this, where 2L plus B was the perimeter of rectangle, that is the base. Of base multiplied by height. Okay. Okay, perimeter of base multiplied by perimeter of base 2L plus B into height. Perimeter of base into height. This is the area of 4 walls. So our next topic here is measuring of some units. So for this, I just want to learn one line, that King Harry died, mother did not, cried much. Okay, so here this is K H D M D C M. So this is the order. So K stands for kilometer, then hectometer, then decameter, then meter, then decimeter, then centimeter, then millimeter. So this is the order: K H D M D C M. So this is the order here. If we see, they have a difference of 10, 10, 10, 10 between them. Difference in the sense ki multiple. Means if you multiply 10 to them, you will get this. If you multiply 10 to them, you will get this. If you multiply 10 to it, you will get this. Okay. So here, like you said, you have to convert moving in the right direction. You have to multiply. Moving the left direction, you have to divide. Okay, if you have to move 2 position, then divide, multiply with 100. If you have to move 2 position this way, then divide by 100. 4 position this way, multiply by 10,000, means with a 40. Okay. So here it was like 1 kilometer is to, this is 1 kilometer is to be converted into, say, decameter. Okay. Decameter is written as dam. You have to convert 1 kilometer into dam. That is, you have to move 2 positions. Moving 2 positions, that is multiplying by 100. That is 100 dam. Okay. Or you have to convert 50 meter into hectometer. that is 2 position in the left direction. Moving 2 position in the left direction means dividing by 100. That is 1/2 hectometer. 50 meters written as 1/2, that is 0.5 hectometer. Okay, so this is our answer. This way we convert them. And then the similar units of area. For similar units for area are, means if you have to convert something into like area as a unit of meter square, that is kilometer square to square, decameter square, meter square, dm square, centimeter square, then millimeter square. Means if you have to multiply with this, means here we multiplied by 10 moving in the right position, 10, 100, 1000, 10,000 and so on. And in this, converting the units of meter square, kilometer square, centimeter square, millimeter square, decameter square, hectometer square, then you will not just multiply it by 100 or 10 or something. You have to multiply it by the square of that number. Like converting this hectometer into decameter into decimeter means 43 square into decimeter square. This is decameter, this is decimeter. Converting 43 decameter into decimeter, that is how many positions? 1 and 2 in the right side. 1, 2. 2 position in the right side, that is by 100. You will multiply it by not only by 100 but 100 square. That is 43 dm square. Or converting this millimeter or centimeter into meter square. 5 centimeter square into meter square. How many positions? 1 and 2. 2 position in the left direction, 2 position in the opposite direction. The left direction means dividing. That is dividing by 100 and 100. It was 2 positions, so 100, and it is a meter square or centimeter square, then we will divide it 2 times by 100. As this centimeters can be written as centimeter into centimeter, 2 times centimeter. This centimeter is converted into meter by this, and 1 more meter by this. This is 500 meter square is the answer. This is the conversion. Okay.